I entered my very first half marathon trail race and actually got second place. Here is the damn trophy or whatever with the medal. I'll tell you how I prepared to do this because it's been a long wait. And the way I prepared, it was a year. I was doing my road work, meaning I was running a lot, cycling a lot. Diet was on point. I was literally vegan, and once in a while I'll eat like protein like fish, but mostly vegan. And I've been doing that for a year because I had a goal in mind for 2026 is enter a race for the very first time. And that's what I did. How did it start though? Well, I was talking to myself like any other person, and I would literally was on my phone, go at the BART station, the train station, and I was just scrolling and looking at races, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to join one. And it was last minute because I signed up on Wednesday. The race was on the 24th of January on Saturday. I was like, okay, I feel like I'm ready. I feel like my body could take it. Mentally, I'm there. Why not? Right? So once I enter that race and pay my dues, this is what I did. So I knew that I couldn't train that hard. So I rested Thursday, Friday, so I could prepare to race on Saturday. So I was sleeping early. I was dieting as much as I can so I don't have to break it. Drinking a lot of sugar, carbing up as much as I can first Saturday because I knew it was going to be a little bit tough because this is a trail race, literally a trail race. We go in on Saturday. I woke up early, ate some cereal, cornflakes for energy. Got there at Pacific, San Pedro Valley National Park. 8:45, that's when the half marathon started. I go in, race starts. The first 3 miles were the toughest one because it was all uphill and it was all mountain, rocky. Guys, on mile 2, my left leg fell asleep. It was numb. I couldn't feel it, but I had to keep going. I had to keep going. And I was like pushing second place the whole time. The guy that was in first place, I couldn't catch up to me. He was like literally pretty fast, and he was going pretty good on the climbs. So I knew it that at this point I had to secure second place or at least be top 5. That was the goal, top 5. I couldn't be number 1, at least top 5. So once I reached the top on the first lap on the mountain, you had to do a U-turn. And at that point, you kind of had to ascend down. The thing was, I was not comfortable just because it was very rocky, unstable. So I took my time a little bit, but the other 2 guys that were behind me, they passed me going downhill so fast. And I'm like, these guys are crazy. At that point, I was like, I guess I'm 4th place. I had to fight for 4th place, and I had to maintain 4th place as much as I can. So that was the goal. At that point, 4th place. And let me tell you, when I was going downhill, I was a little bit scared, but I was relieved because I was able to feel my legs back again. Okay, especially the left one. So I'm going downhill, and then we go for lap 2, which is a little bit easier on me, even though there's an incline, but it was very steady. It wasn't like rocky. So I was like, okay, I felt comfortable here. I knew at this point I had the cardio, I had my sugar water. I was sipping on my sugar water so I could get energy, and that helped a lot, dude. I tell you guys one thing, if you guys gonna do the races, sugar water is the key. And obviously water, but sugar water, telling you guys, it's like gasoline for the human body. So I'm pacing myself a little bit on the hills. I'm not trying to waste my energy as much as I can. And guess what happened? A miracle happened. I don't know what happened, but a miracle. I caught up to the 2 people that literally zipped downhill on the first lap. I caught up to them. One of the guys was walking uphill at that point. At that point, I knew he was feeling the muscle fatigue at that point because he was walking the hill. So I was like, okay, this is my time to shine, dude. I was just keeping the pace, going uphill. I passed them, and then the other guy that started drafting me. It was a little bit windy. He started drafting me, and I knew what he was trying to do, man. And I was like, okay, so there was the game plan. I'll try to keep a 9-minute 40 pace as long as I can. And I did. Because I wasn't going to go ball out fast on the hills. No, that's the wrong idea that anyone could do. So, it only lasted like 4 or 5 minutes. And that's when I turned around, I'm like, whoa, I didn't see the guy. I'm assuming like the hills was too much for him. And boom, that was my key to victory for second place. At that point, I knew I was going to win second place. But just to secure second place, I knew when you had to ascend down, I had to go as fast as possible. Like I had to be like Flash or Speedy Gonzalez, literally. So that's what I did. Boom, I went in demon mode, dude. I was like, okay, nothing is stopping me. I'm not going to let that guy pass me again downhill, because that's what happened on the first lap. Second lap is mine. That's my time to shine. So that's what I did. I was like going back and forth, passing other race runner. And then when I reached the finish line, boom, I got second place, which is here. And I'm not going to lie, guys. It was the most amazing thing that ever happened to me, even though I did not win the race, but I did prove myself that I actually was top 5, and best again, I was number 2. And I just wanted this, man. That's all I wanted, you know. And all that hard work and dedication that I did to make it to this race and actually competing in it, it was worth it all. Every single thing. Even though sometimes I would doubt myself, but at the end of the day, I showed up and I performed. And I know for a fact I could do better. So I'm going to train even harder. I'm going to try and lose as much weight as possible and actually perform on these trail races, because I want to do ultra marathons in the end of the day. That's the goal. And I know I could do it. I got the mental, the physical part. I got everything, you know. I don't have any vices. What's stopping me at this point? So that's my goal. Hopefully you guys like that. Hopefully it's motivate you guys to actually do exercise. I don't expect nobody to compete, but I just wanted to do that because I always competed all my life, dude. I played soccer, I box. Like, this is nothing new to me, but the running, it is hard. I tell you what, all the sports that I tried, trail running is the hardest compared to boxing. No lie. Because it will test you mentally. Most of the time is mentally. To be honest, for me, it's like literally 90% mental and 10% physical, really. Because anyone could achieve the physical part. It's the mental part, you know. But that's my story, how I raced my first half marathon trail race and actually got second place.